This video is going to be a step-by-step breakdown about how exactly to book 60 qualified sales calls every single month for your agency in 2025 using LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Let's hop straight into the breakdown for you guys and let's get going. So here on the screen, here's some proof that I myself have been booking 40 to 60 qualified meetings every single month. This is actually last month for 31 days. At a 40 to 50% close rate, just simply using LinkedIn Sales Navigator and Find Email. So let's hop straight into the breakdown, you guys. This is going to be exactly how you're going to do it, okay? So obviously here in LinkedIn Sales Navigator, what's going on is we are actually targeting software companies. Now my specific B2B lead gen agency targets software companies, and I help other agency owners as well. I own a company that helps agency owners between $5,000 and $10,000 a month scale to $20,000 a month at 90 days guaranteed using this. So as I said, what we're doing here is we are actually going to filter out headcount. Our highs suggest you go after 11 to 50. These are the highest response rates. Obviously, current job title, if you're going after founders, CEOs, anything with head of marketing, head of sales. And we're doing this because we want to be able to have messaging that resonates with every single one of these buyers, okay? Now, obviously, I'm showing you guys how to do this on one account using LinkedIn Sales Navigator. There's a way to specifically use softwares to actually automate this entire process and to do this at scale, okay? So if you use one account, you're gonna be able to honestly book in a decent amount of calls, but if you want the actual step-by-step system that books me 60 qualified calls, just simply using LinkedIn Sales Navigator every single month, and you want that proven guarantee to hit 20K a month in 90 days, it's gonna be that first link right down below. You guys can book in a call. I have the step-by-step blueprint, modules, one-on-one calls, things like that, okay? So we're going after, obviously, founders, CEOs, head of marketing, head of sales. In North America, I always pitch in my industry is software development, so software essentially. And we want to do as well as we want to do posts on LinkedIn. This LinkedIn Sales Navigator filter actually filters out those that have posted on LinkedIn in the previous, I think it's 15 to 30 days, okay? So we want to make sure that we are actually targeting people that are active on LinkedIn, or else our outbound metrics and our reply rates are going to significantly decrease and drop because we're not targeting active LinkedIn members, okay? So with that being said, this is exactly what we're doing here. Obviously, you can enter in a seniority level if you like, but these are the very simple metrics of what I do, okay? So Find Email is a simple software. You essentially download it as soon as you sign in. It's about $49 a month. Download it as an extension to your Chrome, and it should pop up normally right here in the top right-hand corner, but as of right now, it's not here, but it is on my widget. So what you're gonna do is click on the Find Email icon, and something's going to pop up. At least it should pop up. Let me hit the refresh here. Sometimes it does bug out a little bit, and you have to be a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so it's gonna ask you how many exported contacts you want. For the sake of this video, let's just say 10. Obviously, all contacts, I can filter it out with SaaS founders. You can create lists of, segmented out audiences and stuff like that, just to kind of keep things for you. And I always save contacts in Patrick's lead list. It's going to export a CSV, and you're going to head over to Google Sheets. Now, I already have exported about 5,000 fintech software companies. I'm not going to reveal all the data and stuff because obviously this information is pretty crucial to my business, but you guys can tell that I've been doing this for a while, and I've exported a decent amount of contacts. When the download's done, it's gonna show up on the top right-hand corner, at least on a Mac it does, and you're gonna want to click File and click Import. So anytime now, any day now, there should be a little pop-up here saying the download is complete. And all we're doing here is we're just clicking File and then Upload. So this actually exports it as a CSV. As you can tell, it's right here. It says it's done. Drag and drop, just like any other file. Then I always do Create New Spreadsheet and detect automatically. It's going to import that data. It's going to allow us to have everything here. So this way it's on a completely separate Google Sheets. And just a little hack, if you press the top left box here on your Google Sheets, you can actually drag and drop however, the width of the columns and rows here. So right here, we're going to import the list, and it's going to be these 10 contacts. So with that being said, we want to head over to the O section, and we want to filter out open emails. Now, the reason why we click create a filter, this little drop down menu, and create the filter is because we want to be able to only filter the yeses. The yeses mean these contacts, these LinkedIn contacts have open emails, meaning that anyone on the LinkedIn platform can mail them and outreach to them without taking off credits for LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Those of you guys that know LinkedIn Sales Navigator understand that they only give you about 50 credits every single month, which obviously is not enough. We want to be able to message thousands of people every single month. The system that I have, we personally reach out to 1,000 to 5,000 contacts just on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. That's not counting anything else. And so open emails is the only way to actually get around this. It's pretty untapped method. It's what I teach in the inner circle and how to do everything else at scale. But for the sake of this video, all we're doing here is you simply have a VA that you've hired out, or you have some sort of a setter where they click on the LinkedIn Sales Navigator URL and they're actually able to copy, paste, and outreach to prospects. So this is the simplest way to use Find Email, to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and to predictably get B2B agency clients, okay? Because at the end of the day, the biggest thing here is going after an industry and going after a segment of the market that's able to pay your B2B lead gen agency what it's worth. Everybody and their mom's, dog's, aunt's, cousin is fighting after these different companies. Everybody is trying to go on Google Maps and cold call. I mean, everybody's doing it. Everybody around the block is up to this outreach. But when it comes to LinkedIn Sales Navigator, it's a little bit of a different game. Not only are the emails being sent to the LinkedIn Sales Navigator inbox, they're also being sent to your prospects' LinkedIn messages as well. And they get an email too saying you just got a message in LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So it's like you're cold emailing the prospect and it's like you're hitting them up on LinkedIn. It's the fastest, most predictable way to consistently sign high ticket clients. So with that being said, I just showed you guys how to do that for one simple account. You can probably send 50 to 100 outbounds every single day per account. If you want to know exactly how I use this outreach at scale, because let's be honest, if you only have one account doing this, you'll probably be able to book in 5 to 10 qualified calls a month, but that's not enough, especially from a cold audience. So you need to know exactly how to do this at scale and how to build out automations and systems to personalize your outreach, to come up with more copy that actually converts, and to actually have the tools to do this at scale. So CMRR Consulting is my program that actually helps agency owners hit a guaranteed $20,000 a month in 90 days or your money back. That's my guarantee. I'm so confident I have everything in terms of offer, marketing, and sales. Everything that you need from A to Z using LinkedIn Sales Navigator and Find Email to actually succeed in the online space. And as an agency owner, as a B2B lead gen agency owner, you just need predictability, okay? This system, literally what I just showed you guys, took my business from $1 a month being transacted in May to $7,000 a month in June, the following month. And then little under the next 30 days, we were already tripled that at $21K a month. So these systems work. I have stood by these systems for the past year, and they have worked at absolute diamond status, I'd say. So with that being said, you guys, hope you guys got some value from this video. I just showed you guys exactly how I book 60 qualified appointments, literally just by exporting a few contacts on LinkedIn Sales Navigator every single month. And all it comes down to is the correct copy and the correct messaging. With that being said, you guys can check out that first link right down below. Book a free client acquisition strategy call. I'll walk you through the system more and see if it makes sense to actually automate this into your business too for lead gen. Hope this video helped. Catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.